Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf MGTOW, your source for red pill truth. So, we are going to discuss when you cut someone off from your life. They will never tell people the full story. They will only tell them the part that makes you look bad and them look innocent. And we live in a society where often people go against the grain. So, with that being said, um, you know, it's sad. It's really sad when you cut people off from your life. They only take off parts and bits and pieces to make you look bad and them look innocent. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and do a story on this. All right? And anyways, um, anyways, people don't. People often downplay things in life to, you know, they don't want nobody to know the real them. So what happens is when the person gets cut out of situations, they're going to be somebody out there that's going to actually tell you, okay, you know, when my grandma was alive, she made a statement. Every story's got two sides. There's two sides to every story, right? So can you just picture going into a court, facing the judge, the jury, and the prosecutor? But get this. But they never hear your story and they throw you the guilty verdict without hearing your side to determine whether you're innocent or guilty. This is what you call it. This is what we got, the rule of law. This is what the rule of law is in effect for. And this, for this reason. So, anyways, you know, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do this story to um anyways, all right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here on Quora. All right, are you ready? So, um, I'm going to read this out. Okay. People have not wanted or they like to cut people out. You know, that is just happened that way or was necessary. So I'll be one example, wanted or like to cut people out. I have my reasons in my background. I try to share it with you in order to explain why I want it and why I did like it. All right. For background, I had about 250 friends. I knew all of them from school or university or work. I communicate with a lot of people daily. Number one, introversy. All right. I'm a huge introvert as long as I remember. Nothing and no one has been able to change that, not even myself, no matter how hard I tried. So my communication with people is already limited. I try to keep relationship with people as much as I could. After all, everyone keeps saying that social network is one of the greatest assets in order to succeed, which is false. Nobody needs social network. Who needs social media platform to succeed? You don't need it really. That's the biggest myth anybody ever has told themselves or told others. All right. And most of my interaction was online. Introverts like me don't prefer face-to-face communication most of the time. Anyways, so I'm going to skip this. I'm going to go down to where it says getting rid of the past. There's somebody that could be part of your past, okay? And they could be um anyways, there's some that could bring good memories, okay? There's some that are actually lessons. And there's some people actually make you wish you would have met them sooner, okay? And there's some that actually are freaking toxic to the core. And sometimes you're going to say, why in the heck did I even get around this person? And sometimes they could be part of you. They're going to have to be part of your past. You're going to have to just get rid of them. Kick them to the curb. Second way, it took about a year later, I had completely accepted myself. I was happy where I was. I know that there's quite a few people from my past that were pulling my past right back into my present. I didn't like my past, and they did not do that intentionally. The presence of my life was a constant reminder of what I wanted to forget. Hey, we all have that, don't we? I had nothing to talk to them about anyway, so I deleted all my ex-classmates from my primary school and my ex-course mates from high school, and a lot of my people in my past started feeling more comfortable. See, this, and they're going to go out and they're going to make you look bad in front of others with opinions. You see, opinions. So, and sometimes when this here happens, getting rid of the X. Um, anyways, it's just getting rid of the X. It depends on what circumstance. Did y'all grow apart? Anyways, anyways, um, I've also done this myself. I cut a lot of people off that were in my past. I cut a lot of them off. I actually feel comfortable. And sometimes when people are problematic in your life, introverts or anyone who follows the Sigma mindset will know this. They get annoyed by people in general. And yes, this happens. This happened quite frequently. I had a former classmate, let's call him D, S and dog, D. And there were things that I weren't proud of when I was growing up as a child. And to him, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny and hilarious to him, but to me, it's just, anyways. Here's the deal. He keeps bringing up the past that I've done. He keeps bringing it up, and I'm like, can't you please just let this stuff go? I don't want to hear it. And he kept bringing it up, and bringing it up. Finally, I got too busy in life. All right, and I lost my phone number. Actually, the business who I did my cell phone service through, they deleted my profile because I did not pay the bill. Okay, if you don't pay the bill, they're gonna delete your account, they're gonna delete your number, they're gonna delete everything. They're gonna say I never existed. It felt like a kick in the groin area. And anyways, got me a new number. I'm very careful about who I share my number with, because the majority of the toxic people I cut out in my past stays there. Okay, they stay there. They stay right where they're at. Anyways, now I'm gonna read this about annoyed by people. Okay, next wave started by having 150 friends left on Facebook. I get annoyed by the people post on their timelines. I know I sound like an a-hole at the point. I don't want to share anything myself with them either, so I basically got angry by every little post that seemed stupid to me. There were a lot of warning. I'm about to sound like a a-hole again, sorry. I was annoyed at galleries. 50 copy-paste pictures of the same babies. I was annoyed by the 50 workout pictures, which people did more selfieing than working out. That's basically called attention seeking. I was annoyed by millions of cat pictures that totally looked totally the same to me, and so on and so on. And I sound like one at this point, so let me be clear. I totally understood the problem is not people who posted their 50 pictures, 50 workout, or infantile jokes or memes and those. I was just totally aware the problem was in me. They have the right to post whatever they want on their timeline. I have no rights whatsoever to bitch about it, or whatever you call it. And I decided to unfollow most of my friends on Facebook, except for the people I wanted to still follow. I started feeling much better. You see, when you cut people out of your life, it's just like you're in the water, and these people are like your weights, and you have a very invisible knife, and you're over here cutting off this rope of these weights off one by one. You know how everybody's trying to drag you down? See, what happens is when you cut that one person off, you're going to get, anyways, Then number 5, they have the new relationship. Right after that, I met the love of my life. I won't go into detail about this. Let's say I wanted to guard a relationship for everything and everyone. Situation quite complicated. I knew it was, a lot of negative injury, but anyways, anyways, and it's some people start from scratch. That's the best way to go in life. Start from scratch. New relationship, new everything. And it's better to have quality over quantity. Anyways, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And 95% of the people that this person here cut out, they knew. Introvert, social phobe. This here is this person that's posting here. This person here is a Sigma. He got a Sigma mindset. The Sigma mindset is addictive. And just to give you a heads up, this is owned by Meta. Meta owns Quora or Facebook. So, just give you a heads up. This is very important. Your mental health is important. Your psychological health is important. Your emotional health is important. Your physical health is important. Sometimes cutting people off actually liberates you. So, with that being said, if you or anyone have been in this situation before, okay? When you cut somebody off, they're gonna make you look bad. They're gonna paint you into a bad villain. But when the truth comes out, usually it'll be too late. The damage has already been done. But with the Sigma mindset, you can forget about what people think of you. March to the beat of your own drum. Make your own rules. You're going to be much happier. Thank you for listening to this video, and check out my other videos and other playlists I may have that you might be interested in. Make sure you hit the subscribe and comment section. Leave me some comments below. Let me hear what you have to add to this. Thank you, and you take care of yourself. Have a good day. Peace.